How you doing, folks? It's Treniushenderson. You're tuned in once again to the famous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. How y'all doing out there, Star Seeds? Exclusive Realm team members, how are y'all doing this Saturday? I hope everybody's out there having a wonderful Saturday. I know I am. We're gonna talk about some real stuff here, man. The Black Panther reveal is 2020 the worst year. Okay, is it the worst year ever? Well, if you ask me, it's been pretty shaky. It's been pretty bumpy. But I think we'll get through it at the end of the day. Somebody please turn on the AC. I think I forgot to turn on my AC because I already know it's about to get hot. This is a real hot trending topic going on right now around the whole world. Chadwick Boseman, the star actor in the movie Black Panther, just passed. And it's been a pretty sad 24 hours for me. And I know it's probably, been a real past 24 hours for you as well. But we're going to talk about this, man, this whole situation. Like, it's a real messed up situation. And at this point, due to the fact that all this stuff been going on ever since the beginning of 2020, it's like, what's next? At this point, it's like, what's next? What's next? I woke up this morning, I'm like, yo, what is next? Okay, so we're going to talk about the Black Panther, and we're going to talk about the year 2020 all together. Okay, if you in here right now, go ahead and confirm it by giving this video a thumbs up. I know I was a little late on letting y'all know that I was going to go live today, but I definitely had to go live in respect to Chadwick Boseman, man. Really good dude, man. And one thing we got to understand as people, I see you, Lisa Green. How you doing? One thing we got to understand as people, man, is you don't never know what somebody else going through, man. I personally know people that have cancer, okay? And I know the things that they going through. And it's not easy having cancer, man. Taking medications every day, going to the doctor, getting daily checkups and stuff like that, and the body feeling weak. And no one knew what Chadwick was going through, but he lived his life as though it didn't exist. And he did the right thing by living like that and, seeing himself as a manifested, healed person. I see you, Anita. Much love to TreniuS. Be grateful. Woke up. Thank you so much for that super chat. I'm reading out everybody that do super chats today. So if you feel the need to do a super chat or ask a question with your super chat, just do a super chat and I will make sure I read that to everybody. But like I said, man, you just never know what people are going through behind closed doors, okay? And dealing with cancer, that I couldn't even imagine what people have to go through because, I don't have cancer or anything, but I could not imagine what this guy was going through, and at the same time being a superstar actor in Hollywood. So with that being said, y'all, make sure that y'all treat people with the utmost respect, no matter who they are. Even when people are very angry with you, people get very upset with you. Y'all never know why these people have an attitude towards y'all. Most of the time, it ain't even really on that level that we on consciously. Y'all know how we are, Star Seeds. Y'all know how mentally stimulated we are. How sapiosexual we are, how we love intellectualism. We love ingenious conversations and things. But when it comes to dealing with people who have a bad attitude or people who may seem resentful towards you, just be mindful of, people like Chadwick Boseman, who was going through something behind closed doors. And nobody even knew that he was going through this. I didn't know the man had cancer and he was in stage 4 of cancer. I didn't know that. I didn't know that because he did a good job of acting as though it didn't exist, which he's supposed to be doing. But you never know what people going through, man. So I pray for all the people out there, man, who battling cancer or any type of sickness or anything that you're dealing with right now. I pray healing over your life right now. Me and the whole Realm team, me and all the star seeds. If you're new to this channel, man, I pray healness over anything that you're going through. I pray healness over you, man. And that's just the way I feel about this. And so, yeah, we in this thing, man. We in this thing. This is live. I am live and direct on Saturday afternoon. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Y'all speak up, let your voice be heard. Remember, if you're in here, give this video a thumbs up. And man, celebrities, man, celebrities. How many of you want to be a celebrity? I know it's a lot of y'all want to be celebrities. As a matter of fact, I think some celebrities actually are subscribed to this channel. I'm not going to mention their names, but shouts out to all y'all celebrities who've been watching me and whatnot. But celebs are awakening. Celebs are awakening. And this whole, Chadwick Boseman thing, man, it puts celebs in a position to where they have to realize, we have to realize, because we celebs, we star seeds in our own world, okay? But we have to realize that nobody is exempt from death, okay? And that's a subject that nobody wants to talk about, but we can touch on it a little bit. But nobody is exempt from death, folks. One day you will have to leave this world. But the question is, when it is your time to go, what did you complete? What did you do while you were here? What is your legacy going to be? Okay, I know what my legacy is. My legacy is helping millions of people, awaken and raise their vibrations. I've already created a legacy before it's my time to go. Okay, but my question to you, Starseed, is what is your legacy? What are you going to leave behind when it's your time to go? Because you never know when it's your time to go. Nobody knows the hour or the day or the second when it's their time to go. So the only thing that you can do is do as much you can to give back. Give back. Give your heart to people. Love people. Care for people. Help people. At least that way you're going to go to a better place. Okay? Be good. Give out positive energy. Listen, you give out positive energy all the time. If you're a positive person, the universe will love you back. You can be in the worst situation ever, right? You don't know how you're going to get out. But by some mysterious force, if you are a good person, you are always going to get out of that predicament. Trust and believe. I done been to court so many times. I done had disputes filed against me. I done been in cases. I done been to jail. I done did a lot of things that I could not see my way out, man. But since I was always a positive person trying to do right, making myself better so that I can make other people's lives better. You make yourself better so you can make other people's lives better, in the world a better place. If you are living for the world and not yourself, then the universe is always going to bail you out of a bad situation that you might be in right now. Okay? So keep that in mind, man. Even celebs are not exempt. Okay? Even celebs are not exempt from the everyday things that you and I have to go through as star seeds. And once again, we are celebrities in our own right. But, you got celebrities that got a lot of fame. Then you got people they're just celebrities in their own lane. You understand? So those are two different lifestyles. Shouts out to the people out there who are really famous. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know it's totally different for y'all versus, not being in the spotlight. But even when it comes down to this whole crisis that we're in right now due to the pandemic, even celebs are not exempt from having to wear a mask. First time ever in history, the first time ever that we actually see where celebs are met on the same level as everybody else. They can't go outside. They on quarantine just like you. The music artists can't do any shows. Okay, people lost their jobs during this whole aftermath of Corona and stuff. People lost their jobs. Celebrities not being able to do the thing. See, nobody is exposed, man. I mean, not exposed. Sorry, everything is exposed in 2020. Everything is exposed, but nobody is exempt from this. Okay, I see you, Rock Gifted. So my question to y'all is, my question that I want to ask you is, if you tuned in right now, make sure you give this video a thumbs up to confirm that you are in here right now. I don't see any exclusive Rim team members in here yet, but I'm assuming that y'all getting your phone all charged up so you can tune in to this live right now. If you catch me late, then I'm talking to you. So yeah, man, it's been so much things that have been happening since the very beginning of 2020. I don't even know where to begin. There have been so many different events. I know when my son grows up to be able to study history, if they have the books made already in social studies class, he's going to look and see all the things that happened in 2020. And they're going to say, wow, man, they went through a lot, you know. They went through a lot. And see, folks, this is a divine year. This is a very significant year, 2020, the year of vision. In this case, it's the year where everything is beginning to be exposed. I mean, we can both agree to disagree with that, right? This year, we've never seen so much stuff exposed ever in our whole entire lives, all right? Clearly, 2020 is the year of vision. It just wasn't the year in vision where we thought that we was going to be the head honchos, where we was going to get on top and our life was going to be the greatest life ever. It's actually 2020, the year of vision, to where we can actually see through the veil. Everything is getting exposed. Hollywood is being exposed. Government is being exposed. Health is being exposed. Education is being exposed. Injustice is being exposed. Racism is being exposed. Everything in the dark is coming to the light in 2020, man. And this has brought a lot of tragedy at our front door this year. I can probably say that. I'm sick and tired. I don't know about you. What about you? I'm sick and tired of waking up to Yahoo News and seeing the greatest, biggest headline where a bomb goes off or one of the famous celebrities dies. It's really mind-blowing, all right? And so what we got to do is make sure that we stay positive. We got to make sure that we stay positive amidst all this turmoil and all this negative stuff that's going on. It's so much negative stuff in the world going on right now, man, that you have to be a star seed in order to get through it. Aren't you happy that you're a star seed? I am. I'm so happy that I am a star seed. Divine powers are always working for us, baby. Always, man. So my question is this the worst year ever? Speak up, let your voice be heard. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Is this the worst year ever? I want to know. A lot of people already said this is the worst year ever. I've seen so many Instagram posts where people have commented upon it. 2020, oh my God, I'm ready for it to go away. 2020, this is just mind-blowing. This feels so surreal. Yeah, this is 2020. This is the future, okay? Shouts out to Aviance. It's not the worst. It depends on how you view it. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Aviance. She's always been around. She's always been around. As a matter of fact, she just enrolled into college and going to school for banking, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's banking. And she wants to be a real estate agent, okay? Perfect time to be a realtor, right? Everybody's losing their homes. I mean, so somebody got to step up and continue the job on. But shouts out to Avians out there. So is this the worst year? Marcus says, no, it's the best. There you go. I love how you guys are able to begin to view with a positive perception. Now we on track. Now we on track. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, no matter what is going on in the world, you got to realize You are constantly co-creating your reality based on what you think and what you believe and what you focus on. So if you say, oh my God, this is the worst year, then guess what? The universe is going to give you a manifestation of the worst year ever, whether you want to see the news or not. Okay. And that's why I titled this video Black Panther Revealed 2020 the worst year, because I already know how y'all think. So I'm like, I already know they don't think that this is the worst year, but everybody else in the world thinks that this is the worst year, but it's really not the worst year. There's actually a lot of people who succeed in this year, okay? Comment if you have succeeded this year, if you have become successful this year, and you know what success is, right? Forward progress. Forward progress. If you're productive, you've been better this day than you were yesterday, then you are becoming successful, okay? You're becoming successful. Give this video a thumbs up if you are in here, folks. This is a live. This is a super chat. Feel free to support this channel by doing super chats. And I will definitely shout you out if you do a super chat, or if you ask a question if you do your super chat, okay? But Hollywood, man, let's talk about Hollywood a little bit. Hollywood. Hollywood is serious business, all right? Hollywood is very serious business. It's not no game, okay? Keep in mind, for those of you out there who want to be in the entertainment business, just keep this in mind. It is really real. It's real. The only way you can be a great actor, actress, television host, music artist, okay? Anything in the entertainment industry, the only way you're going to be really good at it is if you give all of your heart to it and your soul to it, okay? You give your all to it. And that's why I really give a shout out to all the actors and the actresses out there. As a matter of fact, I don't know if my friend is tuned into this video. Chima. Shouts out to Chima out there in Los Angeles. He's an actor. He's been on many different shows, and I'm pretty sure he's on some new shows right now, but I'm not going to give y'all his real name. But shouts out to Chima out there. He's a great actor. The thing about entertainment is you got to give your all to it. Do you know how difficult it is to be an actor or actress? Do you know how difficult it is to play different roles in different movies? Just imagine what their dreams are like when they go to bed at night. Just imagine what an actor's mindset is like every day when he walking and he talking and he meeting people. He constantly think that he's multiple different personalities everywhere he go. Imagine the mind power it takes to be a music artist, okay? Music artists, people that talk about goo gaga, gay, rah in their music. And they have to put on this front. They have to act like they live in this life through their music because that's what makes them money. But they have to go home to a peaceful lifestyle and a beautiful wife and kids and a family. And they have to go back and they have to do it all over again every single day. So shouts out to everybody out there who is aspiring to be the next big celebrity, music artist, actor, the next Oprah on TV, having your own show, whoever you are, okay? I know how hard your job is. I know how hard it was for Chadwick Boseman to be Black Panther, even though he was facing cancer, yo. He had to be this character. And they wasn't going to let him be the character if he wasn't all in, okay? So you got to care. So it's like you diving into new spirits. It's like when you in the entertainment, you in a spirit. You in a spirit. Then you got to get out that spirit and be another spirit. Then you got to jump back in that spirit and be that spirit. So this entertainment stuff is really real, man. It's really real. In the movie Black Panther, I believe it was the Eric Killmonger, who played the antagonist in the movie. Y'all remember the movie Black Panther, right? Where Chadwick Boseman, who was the Black Panther, was fighting Killmonger, who was Michael B. Jordan. Y'all remember that part in the movie? Well, at the end of the movie, Killmonger died because he wanted to be the Black Panther. He wanted to be the king, okay? But Black Panther was trying to get Eric Killmonger to understand, like, listen, being king, it takes being humiliated. It takes being a leader to the people. It takes being humble, Okay? You gotta be humble to be a king. Everybody think being a king, it's like, oh man, I'm fly. I'm the best thing smoking. Yeah, it's me. And Eric Killmonger, he was just beating on his chest. He was just too bad to be good. He was just too bad to be good. He had all the right intentions. You know, he had the audacity and he had the determination to want to be king, but he just wasn't fit to be a king, you know? He wasn't fit to listen. Okay? If you want to be a king, if you want to be a queen, you got to be able to listen to what's going on around you, because remember, it ain't about you. That's one thing I personally had to understand even on my YouTube journey. If you in here right now, get this video a thumbs up. Don't be trying to be off in the background listening and stuff. You ain't hit the thumbs up button. I know you listening. I know you somewhere like, that's Tren right there. That's Tren. He need to cut the AC on. I really do. He need to cut the AC on because he hot right now. I do need to cut the AC on. But even when it comes down to me doing YouTube videos every single day, I have to keep in mind that it's not about me. It's about you. Okay? And so that's what it takes to be in the head of your field. Any boss can tell you that. Any CEO can tell you that. Any prince can tell you that. Okay? When they wake up in the morning, a prince in the eyes of regular people, it's like a person who is just high and mighty, all majesty, okay? Principality. But the truth is, a prince even, a queen even, they wake up and every day their whole life revolves around other people, okay? So depending on how good you're able to deal with other people depends on the level of queenship or kingship that you have in your world. All right. Remember that, folks. It's not easy being a king. It's not easy being Black Panther. All right. You can be Killmonger at any time. You can say, I am ready for this. This for me. Yeah. I should have this right now. I know this for me. You can be that way if you want, only to get nowhere. Okay. It takes being a very humble person to be a leader. All right. So keep that in mind, man. Shouts out to Michael B. Jordan out there, man. I know it's very hard on you, bro. Knowing that one of your best friends died, you know, due to cancer, and y'all played that part together. So yeah, man, I know how hard it is for the whole cast right now of Black Panther to be able to deal with this whole loss. I remember one time, I remember when I stayed in Los Angeles, man. I remember I wanted to go out to Los Angeles and I wanted to stay out there. Shouts out to all my LA people out there. Shouts out to all my LA people out there. I know y'all are out there. Shouts out to the LA, California. And I always wanted to go to Hollywood, man. I always wanted to see what they like. And then, you know, all the LA people will tell you, it ain't what you think it is, man. It's dirty, it's trashy. Hollywood ain't what it seems to be, man. And so I actually went out there to Hollywood. I got the goosebumps when I was out there. I went everywhere out there in Hollywood, and I remember I think it was Melrose. I stayed in Melrose, and I stayed right next door to the Universal Studios campus or whatever, the where they do the movies at. I stayed right next to it. It was this big old wall up in front of my on the street, like in front of where I stayed. And Universal Studios was like right here. And I remember walking past it, just trying to, you know, look in there. I could see all the fake houses and stuff they had, and I'm just like, wow. So this is where it all goes down. This is where they make the movies at. Somebody said that, oh, you in Burbank, Marcus? Okay. Yeah, and I'm just like, man, it's like, wow. This is it. This is Hollywood. And I remember going to Beverly Hills and riding through Beverly Hills and seeing all the prosperity that is in Beverly Hills, you know, the nice homes and all that stuff. But, you know, I didn't really want to stay there at the end of the day. You know, I just kind of like, I was just like, you know what, it's cool and all. It's cool, but it's like, man, I've been to other better places than Hollywood in California. But I know everybody goes out there because they want to, you know, they want to get into the music industry, the movie industry and stuff like that. And that's cool. But once again, folks, just make sure you know what you're getting into. when you go out there to Hollywood and stuff, because you're not exempt. This is serious business, and if you're gonna play that role, you got to make sure you play that role with all your heart, okay? And that's how you get the part. You play the role with all your heart. I should go to San Diego. I know that's a place I ain't been yet. I went to everywhere. I went to all the beaches out there, Santa Monica, Huntington Beach. I went all that, Venice Beach, okay? I went to all that out there, but I never went to San Diego. I heard it's very beautiful out there. All the beautiful star seeds in here right now. What's up, Blasian? How you doing? Yeah, so it's crazy, man. This year we've lost a lot of people, man, who are very prominent, very, cutting edge people, man. I remember when we lost Michael Jackson, and it was so unreal. People didn't even believe he was dead, And, that's the role that these superstars play, man. They have such a big impact on our lives every day as regular people that we don't even believe that when they died, they really dead. Like, that's a big impact. That's a big impact on people. Then we ended up losing Kobe Bryant right before COVID struck. We lost Kobe Bryant, which was absolutely, totally unreal. Him and his daughter. Oh, man, this is so tragic, man. God, man. In a helicopter crash, you know what I mean? Like, God, man. Speaking of the way you go out, man, I mean, that's, God, man, that is insane. Then we ended up losing another entertainment person, the music artist Nipsey Hussle. I don't know if y'all know Nipsey Hussle, but he was a really big music artist in the hip-hop genre. And the thing that made Nipsey Hussle different from any other artist was he was enlightened. He was awoke like we is. Like, I don't know, you got to look up his interviews and stuff, but Nipsey Hussle was on his shit. I mean, he was very intelligent. And that is why he was an independent artist and was not signed to no music label. Okay? See, once you sign these contracts, folks, once you sign these contracts with these corporations, these music companies, and these movie companies, you basically it's like giving your soul away, man. It's like you saying, I'll do anything to get this role, to get this money, to be famous. I'll do anything. I'll sign on that dotted line. And that's it. After that, they own you, man. They can tell you what you got to do. They can tell you what movie you got to play in. They can tell you you need to lose 100 pounds to do this movie. If you don't, they taking it all back. You know what I mean? And Nipsey separated himself from the industry, and he was an independent artist. And that's why Nipsey Hussle name still lives to this day, because he was great. He was smart. He was influential. He was charismatic, okay? When he spoke the same way we talk. He spoke our language. He talking about how things aren't right, things could be made better. And when you listen to his music, such as the album, what is it called? What was it called? The Marathon, I think it was The Marathon, if I'm not mistaken. When you listen to his music, it's all inspirational. It's inspiring. It makes you want to do better in life. And that's what we need more artists to do. Shouts out to all the artists on here right now, the entertainment music artists. Keep in mind, man, be more like Nipsey, man. Make your music enlightening, inspiring, man. We've seen enough bloodshed. We've seen enough violence this year, man, to where you shouldn't even want to make music about it no more. All right. Nipsey Hussle was gunned down by a neighborhood friend who was jealous of him because he was Nipsey and he was whoever the guy was. Just complete jealousy. Just mad because somebody else was living a good life and they weren't, and it's unfortunate, man, because it was his friend, one of his friends that he grew up with. And so, yeah, once again, man, all artists out there, I really suggest you to make positive music, because you got to keep in mind, these music artists out here today who making all this music where they talking about killing and they talking about, doing girls dirty and doing all this and that. They ain't doing nothing but manifesting more negativity into their life, but they don't know that they're doing it because some of them are asleep. But I hope that, the passing of some celebrities are able to get people to wake up to realize what's really going on. Like, this is a new age. Everything is being calculated, okay? Everything is being calculated. And you have to be a positive person in order to reciprocate that positive energy. Remember what I said towards the beginning of this video. No matter what you're going through, if you're a positive person, it's all gonna work out for the good of you. I mean, that's in the Bible, yo. Whatever, if you a good person, you're gonna have good come back to you. Nothing can harm you. Nothing will come against you if you are doing good. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. Divine powers will always work for you, and you won't even know how. But divine powers will always work for you. Not sometimes, not just a little bit, always work for you when you are living to do right in the world. Okay? And so all these celebrities, man, that have died this year, then comes Chadwick Boseman, you know, and man, let's have a moment of silence for Chadwick, y'all. If y'all don't mind, let's have 1 minute of moment of silence, please. All right.
It was about the third week.
All right. Shouts out to you, Sarah. I see you say you need my help. Yeah, now let's get into some of the politics right now. If you in here right now, give this video a thumbs up to confirm you are in here. You might have to run this video back if you're a little late getting in here, but shouts out to you, Sarah. She says, I need help. I started to manifest and I want to ask, how do it feel if you about to receive it? Sarah, you might want to get in contact with me through email, okay? For those of you who need something from me, my website is currently being worked on right now. It's down, so you got to contact me by email with everything, okay? If you need a course, if you need a repeating numbers course, contact me by email, all right? If you need the money email, contact me by email, all right? If you need a video session, contact me by email, folks. Contact me by email if there's anything that you need, okay? TreniusHenderson@gmail.com, all right? If you need a session with me, if you just need somebody to talk to, that's what I do, folks. I am your life coach, okay? I am open to listen to what you are concerned about, and we will talk for 30 minutes, all right? You just got to book your session with me, and I will talk to you about anything, okay? But I've been getting a lot of messages from you all, like the young lady this morning. Folks, I cannot talk to you just because you want me to help you personally with your personal things. I got a life of my own, so you got to meet me halfway, okay? So that's why I encourage you to book it. Contact me by email, TreniusHenderson@gmail.com. And like I said, like I've been saying, I now have the Wizio where you can talk to me on video like we doing now, okay? If you have a question or something you want to ask, click the link that's in the very bottom of my videos. It say Wizio.com/TreniusHenderson. Set up a session with me, and I will be talking to you about video. T. Ramirez say, I really enjoy watching your videos. You are so inspirational. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I really try to make sure I be inspirational every single day. I really appreciate that. T. Ramirez. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below. You're welcome. You're welcome, Libra. You're welcome. Shouts out to all the Aries out there. I know this is Aries season right now. Shouts out to all the Aries, and happy birthday to all the Aries out there who living it up right now. This is Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day. I know y'all watching me right now, but y'all got a whole day ahead of yourself. Listen, I really hope that y'all have a really good day today. Y'all make sure that y'all stay in positive vibes, man. Listen, the devil is like a roaring lion, seeking whomever he may devour. And those are people who is stuck in negative energy. Listen, if it's some negative things that you're going through, I'm sorry. What did I say Virgo season? Virgo, I'm sorry. All right. Did I get it right that time? Virgo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lavelle. I'm sorry. I make mistakes too, man. It's Virgo. That's what I meant to say. Virgo season. Virgo season. I don't know why I said Aries season. Okay? Virgo season. I knew that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Virgo. Shouts out to all the Virgos out there, man. Happy birthday to all of y'all. Love y'all so much. Don't turn up without me. Take a shot with me. Take a shot with me. Let me see. I think that really pretty much sums it up, Star Seeds. Remember, if you are an exclusive Rim Team member, all you gotta do is hit that join button. And what I do for exclusive people is behind the scenes, I'm sending out like pictures and stuff that I take that I don't post on Instagram or Facebook. I'm showing it to them. Video footage and stuff like that. I'm asking private questions about I'm asking private questions of things I might need assistance with to all my exclusive members out there. So if you don't want to be an exclusive member and you want to work with me close and get the behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing, make sure you click that join button beside the subscribe button and become an exclusive Ram Team member. Shouts out to Crucial Beats. He just sent me an email. He says, I want to manifest becoming the greatest, most famous record producer artist in the world. Where would you start if you were in my shoes? See, that's what I like. He sent me an email, and I'm about to answer it as soon as I get off of here. And probably be talking to him in a few minutes, trying to help that music producer come up. Y'all know I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta for audio and video production. How y'all think I get up here and make these videos and I know how to do all these thumbnails and stuff and design them so well? I went to school for this stuff, yo. I didn't graduate, but I took what I knew and I applied it and turned it into specialized knowledge. See, that's the thing. That's why a lot of people cannot understand how to direct their life in a direction that they want to go in. Listen, it's not that you're not doing anything right. You are 100% right. You're ready. You're as ripe as a pear on a tree. But what you got to do is you got to be able to take all of that knowledge and intelligence that you know you have. Take all of that genius of who you are, and you have to apply it to things that you want to do, okay? Versus being so quick to try to find a job, to go give your knowledge and your power to somebody else's company. You got to be able to take generalized knowledge that you know, ball it up, and invest it into your own endeavors. How many of y'all seen the post that I posted on Instagram of the guy who used to work at Skechers? He quit his job at Skechers, and he came up with a body cream. He created a body cream. I mean, he had the blenders and everything in his kitchen. He was creating his own cream, yo. Cream. He creating his own product. That's where the money's at, folks. You start creating your own stuff, all right? You start creating your own things. Listen, it's so much things you can create. Soap, toothbrushes, brooms, body oils. Y'all know Puka, right? Puka shea butter that I used to promote, that I still wear, and I got it on now, and why my skin glowing? Black woman created her own shea butter, man. You know, she ain't out looking like eye candy and trying to get somebody to holler at her so she can make some money off them. She created her own shea butter. Now she been on Oprah, Entrepreneur Magazine, all because she took some avocados, some turmeric, some ginger, okay, some beeswax. She mixed it all up. She kept testing it, okay? She put some sea salt in it. She got a container, put a label on it, got the labels printed, called it Puka, put some scent in it. It smelled good. She started giving it out. People started liking it, and it became mass produced. Now she is a millionaire, okay? Puka. It's that simple, yo, to create your own business. It's that simple. But once again, those are the things that I help you understand, and like I help you get off the ground, because I'm your life coach. If you want to get a session with me, those are the things that I help people with every single day outside of videos. I'm not just a guy that gets in front of the camera, but that's what I do every single day. I talk to beautiful star seeds all day long about the law of attraction, manifestation, starting their own business, how to become famous, being a record producer. This is what I do. So make sure that you contact me by email. I love y'all so much. I think I got all the points through. I think I hit everything that I needed. Happy Saturday to all y'all. Happy Saturday to everybody. I'm going to get it right this time. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. Happy birthday. Don't turn up without me. And if you do, take a shot for me. Okay? We still trying to reach 200,000. So make sure you share these videos to just show your appreciation to me. If you like the content that I'm making, if I've helped your life out with these videos, the only thing I ask is that you share my videos with some of your friends and your family so you can get them on the right track. We need it in this world, man. We living in some really dramatic times, and everybody needs and deserves positive energy and light in their lives, okay? So make sure that y'all share these videos constantly, man, to people as a gift. Just give it to them. Say, hey, have you checked out Tren yet? Tren, you know, the guy that always has to have the AC on. Just they'll be like, who? I ain't never heard no Tren before. And they hear Tren, they be like, oh, Tren pretty cool. Hey, girl, girl, I'm glad you showed me that video. That helped me out. I'm more positive now. Now I don't always just gossip. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. I love y'all. Divine powers are always working for us because we doing right. Make sure you say happy birthday to us Scorpios when it's our season. I will, Lavelle. I'll see y'all in the next video. Much love. Black Panther reveal 2020. Is it the worst year? I think not. Peace, yo.